But the fact is that we have gone, again, Latinos, from big numbers to power for the first time. And that's a huge change. And I think it is incredibly important that we realize that that new power is here and that we can talk about things that in the past we really had no chance to talk about. And therefore, when we have a candidate who says, Donald Trump, that Mexican immigrants are rapists and criminals and drug traffickers, I think there's a new power and we can respond to that, and we responded to that. What's so interesting is that, let me just put it in a question. Where were all the candidates 9 months ago? Where was the press 9 months ago? Where was the US government and the Mexican government 9 months ago when Donald Trump said that Mexican immigrants were criminals and drug traffickers and rapists? Where were they? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And then we responded. We Latinos responded. We said, no, you're absolutely wrong. What you're saying, Mr. Trump, is not right, and it's absolutely wrong. And we responded. We just didn't wait for another Cesar Chavez, and we didn't wait for the Latino candidates, and we didn't wait for the Hispanic congressmen to respond. We responded. And then it was J Balvin who responded. It was Cristian de la Fuente. It was all our artists, and each one of you on social media who are saying, what you are saying, Mr. Trump, is absolutely wrong. The vast majority of immigrants, just see the studies, are not criminals nor rapists. He wants to build a 1,900-mile wall between Mexico and the United States. Good luck. You know why? Because almost 40% of immigrants, undocumented immigrants, come by plane or with a visa. So he wants a big wall. Well, I mean, it's going to have to be a really big wall for that, no? And then he wants to change the Constitution and deny citizenship to the children whose parents are undocumented. Well, he would have to change the Constitution for that. And in other words, he's absolutely wrong, and I think we have the right to start changing the conversation, and I think we are changing the conversation. Talking about Latino power. Okay, let's suppose that he's saying that he's going to win the Hispanic vote. And let me tell you some news, Mr. Trump. You're not going to win the Hispanic vote. These are the numbers that I got from the Univision Washington Post poll a few days ago. 81% of Latinos have a negative opinion of Donald Trump, 81%. So what would that mean in terms of if he were to run against Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders? Well, only 16% of Latinos, 16%, I know you're asking who's that 16%, but 16% of Latinos would vote for Donald Trump against Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, 16%. Can he win the White House with 16%? No, he can't. Because remember, Mitt Romney got 27% of the Hispanic vote and he lost the election. John McCain got 31% of the Hispanic vote and he lost the election. So with 16% of the Hispanic vote, Donald Trump cannot win the White House. And that is where our power resides precisely. We have 27 million Latinos who are eligible to vote. Unfortunately, not all of Latinos go to vote. But I think Donald Trump is helping us because many Latinos who are thinking, well, I'm not going to go to vote, they see Donald Trump say, oh yes, I'm going to go to vote. And that's changing. So 13 million, 14 million Latinos going to the polls on November the 8th can change. And I'm completely convinced that absolutely no one can make it to the White House right now without a Hispanic vote. And that's where our power resides.